You know, for this video, I'm going to give the amount of effort the Phillies gave us for hits in the first 5 innings. Which was 0.
Why? Why is this always a heart attack? Oh man, we don't need extras. This game's over. This game's over.
Can one of you guys get a map? Please, get a map.
Phillies have been painfully underwhelming. Oh my God!
Fine! They stink! Choose your fucking brain wrong! It's gone!
What a disgrace. Unbelievable. Phillies lose their first series. At home, I'd like to point out, against the Rangers. And they didn't just lose. They got the freaking break speed off. They lost 8-3. Score didn't do it justice. They were getting blown out all day. It should have been worse, honestly. And man, that game was nothing short of embarrassing. Hey, Phillies, you do realize the year started, right? Hey, Turner, Schwarber, Harper, JT, Bohm, you know the year started, right? You know you could do this thing called hitting the baseball.
Going da 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 da. We can't fucking anything.
Oh, that meme I did on Game 2 is just going to probably follow with me the whole season, especially on the videos I make. Luckily, I get a 3-day break after tonight, so I just got to power through it. It was terrible. Overpaid Luzardo. Yes, I am going to call him that until he has a good outing, because I didn't like the contract when they made it, and I hate it even more after watching him get shelled. I don't care it was only 2 bad swings. Those 2 swings were horrific. One of which was to former Philly, 39-year-old Andrew McCutchen. I mean, what a disgrace. And they just look terrible. It's not even like it got better when Zach Pop, and the other relievers came in. I don't care that Kyle Back has had a clean inning. Whoop-dee-doo. I'm just gonna, have a lollipop for all I care. I do not care. Zach Pop, by the way, serves up some fresh meatballs like Luzardo. It was just all around terrible. It's bad when the only real bright spots I could say was Crawford had a single. Stott had a good at-bat towards the end of the game, which was nice to see. And, Brad Keller had a good outing. Those are the only 3 bright spots from that game. And in a night where they just got killed. It was embarrassing. They got no hit through 5 innings. It was literally almost carbon copy, a paste of yesterday, except without the comeback. No, they just got embarrassed. So they lose their first series. And fun fact, out of everyone in the NL East, they are the only team who lost their opening series. I'd also like to point out the Nats were on the road and took 2 or 3 from the Cubs to open the year. Just embarrassing. Listen, they can go and sweep the Nats and it'll make... If they can go and sweep the Nats or, finish this first 9-game stretch 6-3, we don't... This series is an afterthought. They still start the year on a positive note. They're playing 2 teams that they should beat in the Nats and Rockies, but that was as discouraging of a first series as it could have been. The offense was nowhere to be found outside of Justin Crawford. They were just embarrassing to watch. The pitching was serving up meatballs again. And the less I have to talk about Adolis Garcia, the better. Every good thing he did in Game 2, yeah, he threw it right in the garbage when he slipped, fell on his behind, and let a run score on a simple pop-out. That's just embarrassing. By every definition of the word, that is just embarrassing. Not a good first series for him when he's already got a lot of scrutiny because it just feels like this is a right-handed version of Max Kepler, and he just straight up embarrassed himself. So, outside of that, nobody showed up. Again, hey, Bryce, Trey, Schwarber, Bohm, Adolis, JT, somebody, do you want to learn how to hit a baseball? We already went into this year feeling like the hitting coach, Kevin Long, was already on thin ice after the way things have kind of spiraled out. If this offense goes limp to start the year, he's getting canned. There's no question about it. Keeping him longer than, say, a month if they don't start hitting the ball well is just coaching malpractice at that point. There's nothing short of embarrassing for that. And the worst part was, and the other thing, so help me God, I never want to see another game of Otto Kemp in the outfield. He misplayed 2 balls horrifically, one of which allowed a runner to score. Let's call a spade, because he played the ball so bad off the wall in left field, he literally allowed a run to score. Not like it wouldn't matter because Zach Pop was playing like garbage, but it's just the little things. And this team felt prime like watching the 2021 Phillies, a team that was talented on paper and lacked any sort of fundamentals that made them successful. So it just was a terrible day. So I'm literally just going to keep it that simple because I don't have anything to talk about with this game. They embarrassed themselves, and especially after the last game where I had enough of a rant, I'm keeping this one as short as possible to keep myself from crashing out and raging. I'm going to go find some love in a bottle of, I don't know, liquor, lead, maybe both, because God knows the Phillies aren't giving me no love. Yeah, that was as terrible of a game as you could have gotten, so let's see what happens. Phillies will be still staying at home, and Jack will be taking over the next 3 games against the Nats before Easter time, where they take on the Rockies. And one of these games, I might actually stream it potentially on here on Philly Menaces against the Rockies. So we will see. With that out of the way, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all have a great night. And please, Jack, when you take the videos over for the Nat series, please have better results than I do. Peace.